I'll take you inside. See, we've finished the cladding. Haven't painted it yet, of course. The sewage is all in. That's pro. Alright, this is the front door here in the entranceway, and here's going to be the kitchen. It's pretty much my workshop at the moment. But, yeah, around this side, yeah, the kitchen's going to go all along in here, around that corner, and there will be a bit of an island bench here. That's the back door out there, and the laundry's just tucked in around the corner there. This is the dining room, right by the front door. You come in here, this is all the materials are just lying around here. Yeah, it's quite nice in here now. It's all, I'm just doing the insulation and stuff now. This here's the hot water cupboard, so a hot water cylinder will go in that corner there. Right through there's the shower and everything. This is the second bedroom in here. I've widened all the lights to the whole house and stuff. I'm just doing the PowerPoints at the moment. These are all the doors and everything. It's the wardrobe door there, bedroom door. All these just arrive on site. That's the third bedroom through there. This is the wardrobe and that. That's the last bit of cladding I'm doing out there. The gable. Yeah, and yeah, most of these braces can probably come off now. Right, this in here is the third bedroom. You can't really see because it's full of doors. There's all the rest of the doors, bedrooms. This is all the pink bats here. We've got flush toilet now, so that's all running working sweet. So that's cool. And this is just it's actually capillary mat, but I've just stapled that around the toilet for a bit of privacy. But on the bathroom floor, it's all ready to vinyl pretty much. And standing from the doorway, the toilet there'll be a shower over here. Over there's a bath and a vanity against that wall. Yeah, sweet. Good having a toilet, man, eh? Flush toilet, anyway. And then if you come back through here, there's the kitchen again. Come through here. Entranceway, of course. And then there's going to be the lounge. We've already got a couple of couches for Mum and Dad. Just sit in that. And at the moment, all the sawdust shavings everywhere. I've been going around, just planing back all the nogs and stuff. Just truing up the walls. It just makes, I suppose, makes your jib a bit easier. Yeah, I've actually done this room now. It's all done, ready to put the pink bats in. All the plugs and everything are all in here. So what I've done is I've sort of, it says plugs and wiring up there. I'm going to get the bathroom all finished, and I'll get our bedroom in there and the lounge all finished. So we can, yeah, move in pretty much. At the moment I'm just putting the pink bats in the walls. Yeah, this is in our bedroom. Oh, this is what I wake up in the morning. Good view. Yeah, just got the pink bats to go in there. That's the door. But it looks good with the bats in. Man, you can feel the difference in the temperature, it's real cool. That's up in the attic. It's actually a really big attic. And I put my manhole up in there. See, I've knocked that out. The manhole will be this in our room, so it's out of the way. This is our ensuite in here. It's the power cable. That was a mission, eh? Doing a bit of this. This is our ensuite all in here. Toilet, vanity. There'll be a shower in that corner there. But that big power cable it's gone right under the ground, but it's come right up through there, goes down into that's going to be our distribution board, where I'll put all the MCBs and RCBs all go in there. And that big power cable comes right up across the roof, goes down through that inner wall there, right down through there, through the floor, and then goes into the ground and across to the shed. And you've seen that, I suppose. Yeah, this is where we're at. Yeah, got a few doors in now. Sweet. Got all the bats in. This is our room. Haven't done the ceiling, of course. We'll probably do that last because I don't want them sagging in. Yeah, you got a bedroom door on there. That's our ensuite in there. In there at the moment, I've just got all the pink bats stored because I've been moving them from room to room as I go around. Yeah, those are all your sliding wardrobe doors. Put all those in. They're pretty cool. They're actually quite fun to get in there. Line them all up and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You can see in the lounge. In the lounge there, most of those bats are all done. Oh, it's pretty bright. Yeah, it's all come through there. Power. Cool. That's my back of my distribution box. You can see there I've done a wee bit more wiring. There's a few in there, look. So yeah, so over there I've put in hot water cylinder. Oh, the wiring, sorry, a hot water cylinder. Couple of plugs there, one for the dishwasher, one just for on the bench. There's a couple there. That's going to be a hob, and that'll be for the oven. And yeah, then I've put a couple more plugs in there. I've put all the bats in here. This will be the laundry in here. I just put those doors in today actually. They're a bit of a mission. They're actually bifolds. Yeah, however you open them. Yeah, they're actually yeah, they were difficult to put in because you got to make the frame, then you got to put the frame in, and you got to wedge it all up so it's all plumb. Because if it's not plumb, then your gaps in the top of your doors and all that are all wrong. And of course the doors don't open and close; they jam, and oh yeah, so you got to get it right. And they made the doors pretty good, eh? They're pretty accurate. As soon as you get them all plumb and all that, it all lines up perfect. So they did a pretty good job. I suppose they do it all day, every day, don't they? Yeah, that's the dining room now. That's now my workspace where all my tools are. And here, this is the room. I'm just doing this third bedroom at the moment. Just putting the bats in. Started over there. All the wiring's all done. It's the wardrobe over there. That's its door. And this is the door to the room. It's got to go in the hole yet. But I've got the door in the bathroom. So that's all cool. And just in here's the second bedroom. Got the door on there. So this is all insulated now. It's got all the wiring in, all your plugs and everything. It's the wardrobe door. It's on. Yeah, the main door. These doors, these two here are for the hot water cylinder. The hot water cylinder, yeah, the wee room that it goes in. It's actually quite a big, I suppose it's quite a big space. I suppose that's where you keep all your linen and stuff, you know, what you do. And yeah, sweet, eh? It's coming along real good. I'm just going to do this room, get it all ready, then I can close these rooms up, close the doors. Won't have to touch them again until I've had inspection. And I'll leave this dining room till the last. And because then I'll get all my tools out and everything, and we'll put all the bats in there. And yeah, hopefully we'll get an inspection and get it lined. See how we go. Right, finish that room there. Got the doors on. Door on there, it's all done. Got the tool in there. We'll sit in the bath there, just for sort of sussing out where the best spot to put it is. But we've put the mixer in and put the pourer up there. Yeah, we've got a couple of brackets to put in that wall, up the top, down the bottom, before I put the bats in there, and I'll put a vent up in there. Got a valve on the top, the vent goes up in there, the vanity goes on there, got the wing backs on there. Doing the shower next. Got the mixer on there, that's all ready to go. Just sorting that out. Sorted out the hot water cylinder, put a bit of lining in there, that's pretty cool. But brought the feeds in up through the floor, and yeah, got the safe tray underneath. Put all the cable in, the plug just goes in the wall there. Yeah, that's just got to go in there. It's all pretty easy, but it sits in a safe tray. And in the bottom of the safe tray, you see that I've put a plug hole. I'm supposed to leave the plug out actually, but that's got an S-bend in it and all that, and that goes out to the gully. Yeah, so I've got all my valves running in here. This is a drain here. This is for your cold water expansion. So that goes down into the tray as well. I've got a drain here to drain the cylinder. That's just over the tray, but you can put a hose fitting on there, just run it outside if you ever want to drain the cylinder. This here's your tempering valve. So your cold water comes into it, hot water comes into it, tempers the water to 55 degrees and it comes back, feeds into the house. This other one here is your, that's your blow off valve, or your, if something goes really wrong. If water starts coming out of that in a big hurry, something's wrong. And that just goes down into the safe tray as well. So you just blow these valves out every now and again, and just so that all the debris or any debris or anything comes out, and just crocks those pipes up. It's your 20mm, it's your 1/2 inch, 3/4. I've got to lag this yet, got to put all your lagging on there. This is your blow off valve here, you just blow that off every now and again as well, and that just gets rid of any crap in the system, or yeah. But that should all work pretty sweet. I just got to build some shelving units over it, and that'll be the hot water cupboard sorted. Just got the fan in here, so that's got to be plumbed in above the shower there, and there's another grate. That's all go. That goes right through, and what I'm going to do is the range hood, when I put it up there, I'll put the range hood that goes up in here. We're in the kitchen now. And so I've looped the wire up there, so I'll put a double plug up in the roof, up in the ceiling, and that just goes in and goes along the roof and pokes out through the side there, and goes up into the ceiling up in there. Yeah, that's your outlet, and that's got a screen in it, or one-way valve really, and that keeps the bugs and the wind out. Yeah, I've got to put another one in up above the ensuite. It's that one there, see? Ensuite there. That one goes into the main bathroom and kitchen. Yep. Yeah, ensuite fan. It's pretty hard to see, it's right up in there. That goes right through above the laundry and into the ensuite ceiling in there. Started doing the bats in the ceiling in the kitchen here. Is the plug for the range hood. The range hood flue will just go up there beside it. A couple of nogs to hold it all on there. And here there's a couple of gaps. See, that's my LED downlights. That's the little box up in there. There's another one up in there. And I'm not quite sure about the code for the bats around the downlights. The LED ones don't create a lot of heat. So I'm not sure whether you're allowed to just put the bats over the top of them, or I'll have to speak to the Sparky about that, or have a look on the Pink Bats website, that'll tell you. And because the old ones, I know you had to have a clearance of at least 100 right around the edge of it, because they used to get really hot, of course. And I suppose the bats aren't flammable, but I suppose they could, if they got too hot, they would damage them, I suppose. But I've started putting bats in here. Yeah, because we want to get the kitchen in, you see, because that's arriving in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So we're allowed to jib that whole wall there, that whole back wall, which is a brace, It's a GS1 brace, that back wall, and put the ceiling in first, of course, and I'll actually finish all that wall. I'll plaster it, yeah, paint it all up and everything, and then install the kitchen. You see, that'll be sweet. But so I've done all the ceilings in here. This is the hot water cupboard. Done the ceiling up in there. You got to do all the ceilings first, of course, because the walls, when you do a wall, you want to push it up as high as you can up to the ceiling. You know that one there. Bathroom, I just put the laundry sink in because it's easy to plumb in. You just attach the lines to the wing backs and away you go. So it's easier to put that in. And because when I do that, the jibbing this wall here, I'll have to pull all that out of course, and jib it up, and then I might as well whack the vanity on. The downlight right above the mirror. Got the vent in there, that's all done, finished. The ceiling's all done. I'm not allowed to fully jib in the bathrooms and that yet because they still want to inspect the plumbing. So but these ceilings all done. This is number 3 bedroom, and that's one wall, brace wall. But you can see when it's a brace wall, that's the screw pattern. It's a bit rough, that one. That's my first one, so I'll probably get better and better at them as we go along. Oh, it's a bit sunny. But yeah, that's your screw pattern on the side there. It's got to go 50, 50, 50, 75, 75, then 150 all the way around your whole jib. That's your whole brace wall. So that's code. You can glue it in the centres. You don't need any screws. Whereas in the ceilings, you've got to screw one in the centres plus glue. And on the walls, you only have to screw it off to the studs there. And yeah, it's cool as. And I've done this one in here. So you see all the ceilings are done in there. This is number 2 bedroom, and that's a brace as well, that wall. It's pretty much, mate, through the whole house, every single external wall is a brace. So they've got to be screwed like that. But this internal wall here going through into the dining room, that's a big brace wall as well. It's actually those little walls over there in the dining room, they're actually brace walls as well. So, but I'll show you that as we go around. That back wall in the bathroom, that's actually a BL brace. So it's actually a bit stronger. It has the jib brace in there, but it's only aqua jib. It's not actually, so you do a different screw pattern, and you got to have those down there in each corner as well. I haven't put the big bolt in yet. But they go in each corner of the bottom of the braced wall, and you got to stick a 12 by 150 mil bolt right down through there into the bearer, in that corner and in the corner behind the toilet there. So yeah, that's pretty major. That's my shower, just finished putting that in. It's pretty cool. Just put the corner up in the aqua jib. And yeah, whammo, shower. Cool, man, eh? Hot water, the electricity's not hooked up to the cylinder yet. Yeah, pull that off. Went in pretty well. It's got the weights and all that. Nice shower. Yeah. What else have I done? Oh, I've got the seismic restraints on. That's these here. They're in the hot water cylinder. And I've just lagged that pipe up. Yep. Good to go. Just wanted to show you, see, you've done the dining room ceiling now. It's all sorted. Right through the bedrooms. All that hallway's all sorted. I've done all the bats in the kitchen. Dining room, I've put the range hood flue in, that's all hooked up in the top there. My downlights, I actually investigated them. I've got a couple that go in here, one in there, I've just marked it, and the cord is, you can just stick your hand up in there and the cord's just up in there, so you can just poke the downlight in through the hole and connect it up and then just push it in the hole and it's done. And I did a bit of investigating on the website and all that, and about putting the insulation around it, And yeah, they did have quite a bit on the Pink Bats website. But oh yeah, here. Yeah, see, these are the downlights I've got. And it is LED focused New Zealand. So now there's rules that they're not allowed to import or bring in any other downlights than IC, which means they can be abutted and covered. So that means your Pink Bats can go right up to them and over them, same as the controller as well. So that means they don't get too hot, which is good. And they do that because the old downlights that you had to leave a gap around, they found that a lot of the heat from in your house was going up through the hole for your downlight. So yeah, and of course they're quite dangerous. So now they've just, since technology's come through, yeah, you don't bring them in now. You only bring in the ones that can be totally covered. So that's all the kitchen ceiling. See, this is good. I like to do this. There's more downlights there, because later on, if I need to go up in the ceiling to fix anything, I can look at these videos and they sort of tell me exactly where everything is. And because you do forget. It's the ensuite. Done all the ceilings in that. All the Pink Bats is their room. All done in there. And I've semi-lined the wardrobe, just the ceiling, and this is where our manhole will be going. So I've got to make one of them up, and you actually put bats on the back of the manhole as well. And it's looking pretty cool, man. It's so much warmer and quieter. This is the lounge. It's all done except around here. This is where I've got to put the flue in, you see. I've marked out where the centre of the flue's got to go, because our little log burner will go in the corner here. And yeah, my next job is I've got to nog up all around that flue, put the flue up through the roof, and then pink that up and around it and that. But I've got to get it inspected first, because your flue and all that's all part of permit. Of course, everything is. No, hello. Tired. So I'll show you where we're up to. There's a dining room there. Finished most of the jibbing in there. Hard to see. It's now the workshop again. and Halo's kennel, of course. Yeah, it's quite cool. Haven't done these wee walls. But that's going to be our dining room, man. That's cool. And I've done all the ceilings in here. This is the kitchen entranceway. All the downlights are in. Ceiling's all plastered. Just needs a little bit of a tickle up here and there before I prime it all up. I'm just doing the walls first, getting them all sorted out. Yeah, first time I've done any plastering. It's quite a it's a bit like bogging up a car, I suppose. But yeah, so up around the top you got coving, so you don't have to plaster that. And they're straight edge jib too, so it's not tapered edge. So your coving will go straight on there. Same down the bottom, your skirting will go straight on there. Don't have to plaster it or anything. And the kitchen arrives soon, so that's cool. Done most of the ceiling in the. I just did the lounge while we had the guys here, you see, to lift the jib, and just left that end bit out so I could put the flue in there. And in the ensuite. And done all in our room, done the ceilings anyway. It's all done as well. Haven't stopped it all up yet, of course. It's a bit of a major. But yeah, one of the blooming toughest things are these your groove liners, man. What a stupid idea that is. I don't know who bloody thought of that. But yeah, groove liners, if you ever get the option, don't have groove liners. We didn't have the option, you see. It's all just supplied with the kit set, but heaps easier to put a, what is it, an architrave? Usually architrave in and around, down around all your doors and windows. I think it would be easier. The old man sort of reckons it's still pretty hard, architrave. Your liners are still got to be right, you see. But groove liners, yeah man, difficult. I don't think I'd, if I had the option I wouldn't do that. See, I did all that window around there. That's all groove liners. It's turned out pretty good. It's quite hard to see because it's so bright outside. Yeah, don't do it. How's it? Kitchen just arrived. Sort of arrived unannounced, but I was going to do a video and show you my painting and plastering skills. But this is the colour that we've chosen. I've finished off all the ceiling. It's got all the downlights in it and stuff. And yeah, see down there I've put in all the plugs, the dishwasher and all that, and the hob, and yeah, I've just done the kitchen, just completed the kitchen. I've done the ceiling right over to the front door and that. Downlights in there. These two, we've got a couple of nice lampshades for these two. But yeah, sort of arrived unannounced, and but there it is, man. Kitchen, wicked. I'll show you when it's all put in. It should look pretty cool. Haven't really seen much of it assembled, but yeah, and there you go. Kitchen in. See, we've got a couple of bar stools. There's the lampshades I was saying. They're pretty nice, eh? And yeah, man, it's looking pro. Loving it. There's our hob over there. Range hood. Pantry. We sort of want to get a new fridge and microwave now, but what I might do is I might paint the fridge, might paint it silver, and we might just get a new microwave. But yeah, hob and oven. This is all supplied, all the kick panels going afterwards. Oh, once you put the vinyl down, put all that on. Dishwasher, far up, man. It's like we've won lotto. Haven't got a tap on yet. We've got a tap, but yeah, just haven't got around to that. That goes in there. Back down there. Yeah, pro. Pretty big pantry. Cool.